Dear student, this figure shows you, or this flow sheet shows you about the energy transformation in living organism along with the utilization of energy in the form of kinetic energy and some of the energy that is lost in every transformation in the form of heat energy. So starting from the first point, that what happens, how this energy comes in the body of living organism. So here you can see starting from input of energy, which is the light or radiant energy. So obviously the source of energy for all life or all living organism in this world is sun. Which energy comes from the sun? It is called the light energy or the radiant energy. इसका मतलब ये हुआ कि तमाम दुनिया में मौजूद लिविंग ऑर्गेनिजम्स के लिए जो इस वक्त डायरेक्ट या बेस्ट सोर्स ऑफ एनर्जी है वो सूरज है। सूरज की रोशनी या सनलाइट अवेल करने के लिए वाहिद लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म जो इस वक्त दुनिया में मौजूद हैं वो प्लांट्स हैं, बिकॉज नो वन कैन यूज़ द डायरेक्ट लाइट फ्रॉम द सन, ओनली द प्लांट्स कैन यूटिलाइज द डायरेक्ट sunlight for their food making process that is called the photosynthesis. So after absorbing the light energy from the sun, that light is actually captured in the chlorophyll of the plants or leaves of the plant, and that light is used to reduce the carbon dioxide, which is another requirement of the photosynthesis. So this light is utilized by the plants in order to reduce carbon dioxide, and reduction of carbon dioxide occurs into food stuff which is glucose. Here you can see the short form of the three elements or symbolic representation of the three elements: carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. These three elements are present in any of the food stuff, including carbohydrate, proteins, fats or lipids. So reduction of carbon dioxide into the food stuff or glucose occurs in the presence of sunlight or light energy. So this is the first form of the energy. This first form of energy, that is the light energy, is actually converted or transformed into the chemical energy in the food. So the second form of energy is called the chemical energy present in the food stuff. In the next step, this food stuff, that is the carbohydrate, protein or lipids, are broken down. What is the meaning of oxidation of food stuff in order to release energy? Oxidation means here breakdown of the food, and breakdown of food results releasing of energy inside the body of living organism. Next step is storage of energy in the formation of ATP. Now you can also observe heat here, which indicates that during the process of oxidation or breakdown of food stuff in the presence of oxygen, some of the heat energy is escaped from the body of living organism. So this is another type of energy, another form of energy. This breakdown or oxidation of food stuff is actually convert the food into the form of potential energy that is stored in the body of living organism, and this energy is stored in the form of ATP. As I told you, what is the abbreviation ATP for? It is abbreviated for adenosine triphosphate, in which the triphosphate means 3 number of phosphate groups. So this conversion or storage occurs in the form of this equation, in which the ADP, that is adenosine diphosphate, in which the 2 number of phosphate groups are present, combines with PI. PI is for inorganic phosphate, P for phosphate, I for inorganic. So ADP combines with inorganic phosphate to form ATP once again, that is adenosine triphosphate. And in this form, that is in the form of ATP, the energy is stored, that is potential energy is stored in the body of living organism. In the next sequence of this energy transformation and energy acquisition, energy utilization you can also say, you can see here that transformation of energy that is actually stored in the form of ATP in order to perform various life activities is representing in this block. Now in the previous block you have seen that energy is stored in the form of potential energy, in the form of ATP. Now this energy which is stored in ATP is again converted into the kinetic energy in order to perform work, in order to perform different life processes, including active transport, maintenance of the body, and the chemical synthesis or the chemical anabolic processes which are taking place inside the body. Not only these processes require the kinetic energy, but also there is another type of energy which is released during these life processes, during the processes which are performed inside the body. So this energy is called heat energy.